Okay, you can play it.
Oh na na na, oh na na na, oh na na na. It's a unique connection. Have you ever asked a pastor? That leave him a shot, kill him a shot. You hear the gunshot. Egg bug bug bug, egg bug bug bug, egg bug bug bug. Show my mommy, oh, egg bug bug bug, egg bug bug bug, egg bug bug bug. Show my mommy, oh. Let me know my body so you know me. Cause I'm not a trainer, cause you know me. Money coming in, you can't know me. Say people tell me I wanna when I'm walking gonna do them now. Money coming in, like a motepe.
Welcome back, yo. Welcome back. This is another episode. We are still here, chilling with my boy, Omo, and he's taking us through his musical journey, man. And we've just had lunch. We just drove around. We just grabbed drinks. We're about to talk some more and just shed light on this wonderful artist who's really doing some amazing stuff. My brother, the song we just opened up with, what is that song called?
Pasta. Yeah.
That's like a party jam.
Yeah. I just want to go that way, like hip hop thing, and talk about a story, You know, sometimes we keep saying, it's like, I need a connection, but you are a member of this church. Your pastor is living in a mansion, having pulling up these Range Rovers and all that, and you keep saying you need a connection. Go ask your pastor to give you a contact. Ask your pastor to give you connection. He's living in mansion and pulling up with those big cars. So stop coming to me. You pay your tithe and you pay your offering. Go and meet your pastor to give you connection.
Yeah, let him sort you out. It's an interesting. I think it's an interesting topic what you're saying on this song, because what's interesting is that people are giving their money away to pastors.
You understand?
And they just cannot understand. And do you think these people have taken the word of God and just made a business out of it?
And now, even before, from the beginning of Christianity in Africa, we know that this thing is business, But now it's become even worse. Because back then, when those Christianity came to Africa, that is where we say, okay, maybe you have 5 boys in a family. The church will say, okay, bring one, let's help you to train that child and send it to school. And, now it's not more like that. The pastor want to buy a private jet. The pastor want to ride the best car in town. While members are busy donating, offering, and some of them can't even afford to square me in a day. And pastor is pulling up a Range Rover, pulling up a private jet, Keep telling you, don't worry, as I pray for you, as I prophesy to you, everything is going to be okay. You are tomorrow morning, money will be in your account. Hey, bro, that is his
and account. People fall for that.
Money is going to be in your account. I know. I don't know if I believe in miracles, but hey, there are miracles somebody should believe, not when, it's obvious,
Yeah. Now, you were taking us through your musical journey. You've played a few music songs for us. So what inspires you in putting your music together?
At the time, sometimes I just wake up, I got inspirations. There are times I just wake up, I'll be singing in dreams. Sometimes I wake up midnight because I hardly sleep, wake up like I'll be thinking of something and I'll just see a song coming to me, then I'll just write it down. And when I get to studio, I put it, and everything that's happening around, the feelings, the way people treat people, the way we'll be around people, is giving those inspiration to write my music.
What goes into putting a song together? So do you come up with a beat first, or do you find a producer first, or does the producer approach you with beats and then you work your songs around it, or do you write a song first and then come up with a beat later?
Like this song, the one we use in opening right now, it is a producer. There is this producer from America that actually sent me this. He sent me about 12 beats.
Okay.
Then when I play them and I listen to this, I said, no, I like this one.
Okay.
So most of those songs, some of them is when I get to studio, then I say, okay, guy, let's work. But this is what I have in mind. But I say, okay, sing. Let me see how we can put it together. Then maybe when I start singing, then we'll be like, okay. And that is mostly like my Zulu Baby. That is how we did it.
Yeah.
And I get to, I told him, this is what I have in mind. Can we work with? He said, okay, let's sing first. Let's see if it goes with what you suggesting. And I said, okay, I think we can work. So most of those beats, that is how we.
How long does it take you to put a song together?
Most of my songs are like 2 hours, I'm done.
What?
Some of them are all right. Just get there, okay, play. Maybe I have a hook. Because that is one of the things I always, before I do any song, some either inspiration or I just get to studio, I see a beat. My target is to get a hook.
Okay.
Then the hook actually going to give, tell me what to say next and what to say the next verses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember I was watching like a Biggie documentary, and he didn't necessarily always write songs. So you are in the zone, in the moment. The studio is pumping.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I'm in. Mostly you just get to studio and I see beat play already. The vibe already, coming out gradually, More time I spend in the studio, I can change like 5 hook, I can change, keep swapping the choruses and hook, I be looking the best one to just, lay and done.
Yeah.
Mass I've seen in the studio is 2 hours.
I've seen some crazy shit happening in the studio as well. Like niggas pull in there with the studio, they want some inspiration. That's why it says, go get some women. That's why it says, no, I'm going to hook up some drinks.
Those are just,
Or is it only in the movies?
those are just unnecessary drama, bro. That's unnecessary drama. There are people that are born musicians. And there are people, they learn to be a musician. So if you are born a musician, means it's in your blood. Like when I tell people, say, when you cut my vein, I'm telling you what's going to come out is not blood, it's music. That means even if you wake me up the early hours of the day, I tell me, hey, bro, let's vibe. Definitely there's something I will drop for you.
Wow.
Even if you wake me up like late hours or early hours of the day, I say, hey, bro, there's something, let's vibe. I'm always in the mood.
Yeah.
Drinking or drinking, even if I'm drinking, I'm not I don't smoke.
Yeah.
So the only thing I do, I drink. So within those, either I drink, without drink, wake me up, say let's work, and
you wake up and do it.
I'm good. I can give you something. You will say, yeah, I think we can work with this.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the performances. Is there any performances that stick out for you? That's where you like, I went to this place, the crowd went crazy, women were throwing thongs, I didn't know where to go, they wanted to grab me off the stage.
Hey man, there's 2 memories I know I can never forget.
Yeah.
That is one of my first performance in Pretoria.
Yeah.
That was my first performance in Pretoria when I went to do that performance. I was in stage where girls already start coming in. Immediately I jump outside the stage.
What?
And those guys were actually saying, no, stop. You know where girls run? No, sign on my breast.
What? No way.
That's crazy. And this other one is when I went to Free State.
Yeah.
Went to Free State to perform. And I don't know if those guys actually heard my song before I was there. You know where you perform, actually those people, they take the performance from you.
What?
Yeah, they're vibing on the song, saying like, I was just like, I don't know, I can't even express how I was feeling, like how, see people vibing on your song, say word to word, like, and those guys, they just vibing on my song, like, wow. This is shit. And I think I was with Bogo Riot in that performance.
Yeah.
Then after that we talk like, yo, bro, that was a dope performance. To see people vibing on your shit, that is
because you want feedback as a musician.
Yeah, as a musician, that is the best time.
Yeah.
Every musician want to experience in their career, to see you go to places with performance, you see people, responding, say word to word, vibing to your song, that happiness in their face give you more energy. Like, yo, man, let's do it. And
worst performances? Where you either drank too much, the voice is gone, you don't have the energy.
There was this performance I did in Eperos Palace.
Yeah.
King Bogani too. He wasn't there. He sent representatives for that event. You know, I think I was the second person to perform. So when I start performing, you know, when you perform, it's like those guys that see me like, what is this person do? You know, that this coldness.
Yeah.
You know,
they're not vibing.
They're not vibing, but you can say, but it's looking like now, but they are video, but that is not what a musician wants. You know what? You know, see expressions. You know.
Yeah.
I see people like they were so serious, looking at me like they are seeing. Maybe I'm doing something they have not seen before. Yo.
Where was this?
I feel it at Epelos Paras. I feel it, bro. I feel it like, yo.
Was it like a corporate event?
Yeah, it was a corporate event. But I stick to my ground, like, yeah, I'm a musician, so all those things are about to happen. Let me continue.
Yeah.
You know, do you know after that performance, every musician there came and said, yo, bro, we respect you, you know, to see that you complete your performance without even reducing the energy. Like, for the fact that for the first two songs, nobody was vibing. And you still stay to that energy. I say, no, that's me. Even if it's one person I'm performing for, I think I'm going to do it with the best of my ability.
Yeah, that's dope, man. So where's your music? Where do you place your music? Like when you drop your music, where do you drop it?
My music my music release goes straight to iTunes, Spotify, all the digital stores.
Yeah.
That is where my music, I first release my music before any place.
And then
straight to, you know, Google Play and all that, you know.
Yeah. So, and then from a monetization, or do you make money from music?
Yeah. You know, music has a lot of way of making music, making money from music.
Okay.
Though people don't know this, you know, there is publishing, you know, there is streaming, there is royalty for. There's a lot of royalties that many artists don't even know.
There's different streams of income
in music. It could be 5 cents, $1, but if you know those streams, definitely you're able to, you know, collect money. And most of those bodies that help artists to collect money, I don't know if they know, but some of them don't tell you most of those streams. Like, no, there's this royalty in social place, there's royalty in social place, you know. I think now the social media begin to make it easier. You know, where you can easily go access you check where your royalties are lies. Like, okay, yeah, I know I get royalty here. Yeah, I know I get royalty here, you know.
Yeah. And then, so what pays more? Is it gig performance or is it releasing music?
Do I say gig performance or royalties? Because let's assume if you have people streaming your music more, even if you don't have performance, you could make money times 2. Even where your name, your face is not what people see, but as long as people, you know, stream your music, download your music, you could be richer than person that always go to performance all the time.
Oh.
And not just stream your music. If you have more stream outside Africa, because we have in South Africa, I think in other African countries, South Africa is the highest pay stream country in Africa.
What?
Yeah. So if South Africa is, because South Africa is, I think 20 cents per stream.
So every time you stream, you're paying 20 cents?
Yeah. So it
takes
in US,
off your data?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those free sites you think is free. You listen to music, they pay
through your data.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they pay. Whoever that upload your this is supposed to see how much you have there. And I think it's South Africa. It's about 25 cents. 25 cents or so.
25 cents a stream.
A stream.
What?
So America, it's highest, and other European country. That is where your money become more bigger. You know.
It's in dollars.
Yeah.
So the country that streams you get paid in that currency.
Yeah. So it's calculated based on the currency of the country that's streaming music.
So, I mean, music has evolved from selling records to cassette tapes to CDs to now streaming. do you think now that it's streaming, it opens up a market for anybody to say, now I can be a musician, I can just do a song and upload it instead of do a song, now I got to get somebody to print CDs, distribute CDs, or sell them from the boot of my car? Has it opened up more for artists, the fact that you can stream?
Yeah, it opened more for upcoming artists, you know. You know, back then, even if you have money, back then, where we see doing our CDs, even if you have your family is rich, you still need to look for a company to sign with, you need to look for marketers to market your music for you. Now it's become more easy because you go to studio, do your song, straight to stores. Stores don't ask you whether, wherever. So as long as you have your right, the right to the song, and it's yours, you have your either passport ID to upload to confirm you are the owner of the song, and it's approved in the store, then means your money is coming to you. So you don't need any PC approvers. And these days it become more easy because when you upload the song now, even if you don't have money to do much of the marketing, if you can at least do a little one, you see your song can pop up in Europe and other countries where nobody knows you, nobody have seen you before. And you know, people are curious to like, okay, let me check, who is this? They click on it and your 25 cents is already counting. Then so imagine having like 1,000 streams, so you know what you have. So now it depends on where your fan base is. That is where your money now become big. If you have a fan base in Nigeria, means your 1,000 stream is just like $25 or probably $1, you understand? So if you have in South Africa, you know that at least your 1,000 stream is $1. So having 2,000 stream, 20,000 stream. So if you have in US, means at least you are calculating something good for yourself without you have to wait for somebody to, you know, put money for you and all that.
Now, is it difficult being a Nigerian artist in a South African market?
It's difficult being an artist in Nigeria, not even South Africa.
It's hard at home.
You know, that way. So whether you are in South Africa or you are in Nigeria, it's difficult. You know, this thing is. For the fact that we are in a new age of music now, where there's social media, there is this thing. You see, there are people that has money to push. Now, imagine you are an upcoming artist, or probably you are not a mainstream artist. You can't contest with artists signed to Sony Music because those guys has the money, they have the equipment, they have the softwares to promote. You know, they have the market. You know, it's easy for them. So you can never want to, compare or contest with those markets. But if you have money, they make it more easy now. You guys link up with one or two influencers or probably promote it yourself. Now you just with your card on your hands, pay for your promotion. Everything will be running while you're chilling, waiting.
Yeah. Is music a difficult game? Like, is it a hard industry to be in?
Music is a hard industry. Either you sustain yourself with the love you have for music.
Yeah.
Or, in fact, there's nothing can sustain you to keep you in the game, if not for the love you have for music. Because if you don't have money, you must know that music is not going to give you money like straight right now. So if you believe that's why you see there are so many artists that fall out, because some of them came with this idea because they see some of those mainstream artists posting Range Rover, posting those cars traveling. They think immediately you just do one song, the next day everything is there. You see yourself traveling and making money. It's not like that. You see, have a process. You see, have a lot of work to do before you can get to that stage.
And you can rent these cars. I mean, it's not like,
Why will you want to live a fake life when you know that being fake is even more expensive?
Because you must keep it up.
Yeah, because once you start faking that life, you have to keep that energy. So imagine now, maybe you have 2,000 in your pocket. You already show to people that, no worry, when I pull up, I'm definitely going to buy Rosé, I'm going to buy VSOP. And they knows that when I pull up, I'm going to definitely come with one of those vintage. And you rented those cars. So it means you need to borrow more money or look for more money to add to to keep to that standard. By the time you drop, you understand? By the time you drop, then people see like, it's failing. That is when your failure started. By the time people notice you are failing, now it becomes times 2. So if you keep to yourself, like be rude to yourself, gradually as you go, things will begin to work in places for you. That is where you see people, somebody will not go, I like your music. I can see you are so strong. Okay, come, let me give you a car. Or probably no. Anywhere you go, just come. If you need a car, just give me a car. I will give you a car, to just, respect yourself. Or if you need any other thing, just call through, then I will help you.
Yeah.
Where you show that you have in the industry, everywhere you go, people first, before they do, they want to see you do first, because you already showed them that no, you are the main guy.
So it becomes more difficult to sustain.
That's why you see most of those guys or girls end up doing wrong things just to keep to that standard. Now they are scared of failing, because they are scared of people see the other side of, like, actually those guys, this person don't have money.
So are you would you say you are more true to yourself as an artist and more authentic to who you are as an artist?
I am 100% authentic to myself. I don't want to show to you I have when I know I don't have. I remember a few days ago, one of my friends called me. He said, Omo, there's a question I want to ask you. I said, what is it? He said, ask me, are you not scared of fame? Because that is another thing on its own that can kill you, Fame can kill you, fame can save you, fame can destroy everything around you. I said, why will I be scared of fame? Because I don't even put it on my head. That is the first thing. I don't allow it to, ride my head like I feel now I have little fame. I think, no, I'm the main guy now, so I want to show off everywhere I go that. No. I try as much as I can to be myself. Even if I find myself in the Ikasi tomorrow, like, I don't want to go there and be telling them I'm the main guy. I see few we are just the same guys. Let's do what we can do. The only time I will make myself different from them is when I climb stage. They will now see the other side of me. It's not that the same guy we drink together, walk together on the street,
Now it's lights, camera, action.
So now you see that, so this guy can be this two-face, you understand? That's when I show you that I can be playing with you, but when you get to stage, we say, let's go to studio. That I don't play. I give it my best.
You're professional.
I forget every other thing and give it all the shot he needed.
All right. So now here's something controversial that I wanted to touch on. It's the issue of you being a Nigerian and what's happening in the country, especially the issues of xenophobia. I like to use the word Afrophobia because Afrophobia, it for me it sounds more befitting because it sounds like it's more like black people disliking other black people who are different from them, and not necessarily xenophobia, because when you see what's happening in the country, Chinese don't get attacked, Greeks don't get attacked, and all the other people that come from other countries, Pakistanis, it's mainly black. It's targeted towards black looking people, darker skinned people. What is your view on that?
That is a very controversial discussion. Sometimes I feel like not talk about it because some people we get to react based on our emotions towards talking about these things. Let me tell you a story. There's this other time when I was going for my graduation. So I invited the girl I was dating then. I invited her, then she invited her sister, and her sister invited another girl. So imagine I was the only guy driving. I have like 3 or 4 girls in the car. So kind of, it's already crazy right now. So this police guy stopped me, like, stop. Why did you just jump the stop sign? But I said, no, I stopped. But look, no car is coming. Look this side, no car is coming. So why would I have to sleep in the stop sign? Not like it's a robot. It's closed or it's open, so I need to wait. He said, come down from the car. Then he starts speaking, and he did speak English. He was asking those girls with Zulu, like, where are you from, and he made this statement: "You are this guy that is spoiling our girls.
Mm.
We are not going for party." So you see that is actually that is hatred.
Yeah.
I don't know if somebody will call it xenophobia or Afrophobia. No, that is natural hatred. Probably maybe there is experience he had with maybe somebody from Nigeria or non-South Africa. So that thing already there. So he already judged me by what he just saw and not even confirm if I'm actually taking those guys to anywhere. We are just going for church for my graduation. You understand? So I invited them, say, no, today is my graduation, let's go. Come and see what's going to happen, how I will take my certificate. So that guy arrested me. Took me to, and because I was rushing that day, so I didn't come with my paper. So he took me to Norwood police station. Then he asked me that when I get there and I saw the captain, he asked where's my paper. I said, no, I left it at home. He said I should send somebody to go and bring it. I said, okay, no problem. So I got one of the girls there. So I said, call my friend. He will come and take you guys. So they went home to bring my paper. Then before the paper came, the captain was not there. When he was leaving, I heard him dropping a message like, no, if this person come, they provide this paper, release the guy to go. They didn't release me. They kept me in the police station till the next day.
What?
I slept there. I did go to my graduation. I did went to collect my certificate. So
What?
I was just in the police station till the next day. The next day when he came, he said, okay, the way things is now, I don't know, maybe there was an argument between him and the person that arrested me. He said, okay, they need to take me to Omo Phola to verify my paper.
Jesus.
I said, okay, no problem. And that treatment, these guys have to handcuff me like I was actually robbed. Maybe I'm an armed robber. They took me to Omo Phola in Johannesburg.
They had cuffs on you?
Yeah, cuffs on me like
What?
They saw me with guns. So they took me to Omo Phola and he asked me sit. Then I sit down. I didn't even argue with him. Then he just waiting with my paper. He came and he said, let's go. I said, have you verified? He said, let's go. Then when we were inside the car, because he put me there, before he put me, I said, have you verified? He said, the 2D is fake.
What?
I'm like, it's fake. The 2D is fake. I said, hey, I don't know what. Before I say, let me respond to him, he just said, enter inside, then put me, then lock and drive. For another, how many hours? It took me to Ledela. This deportation center. When we get there, I was still thinking, this thing, I went to Omo Phola myself, not like I pay somebody to actually apply or somebody break this thing for me. I went there myself. So I was still thinking, so we're in a queue. They start writing, they'll write your name, they put you inside. I say, so you mean I'm still going to get inside this place, know fully where this thing, I did not fake it. So when it gets to my turn, the guy was asking me, what's your name? I say, bro, this thing is not fake. So we started argue. For God so be it. I just saw this guy came out of the office. Seems like he's one of the bosses there. I don't know him. So when he came out, it's like he was going out. He was not like he came ahead because he heard us talking. He was going out. Then he stopped. He asked what is happening. I explained. Then the guy that was taking our information explained. He said, okay, say, what is your name? He write my name on the paper. Then from there, he started asking every other person on the queue, what is your name? Did you have paper? Even if he expired, do you have any paper at all? So we started asking some said, no, mine expired. Say, okay, what is your name? No, I don't have at all. Say, okay. Then the ones that they have expired paper, then he write their name. He took the name to the office. For 5 minutes, 10 minutes, he came back with a pretend paper showing I'm in the system and my permit is valid. So he now enter English. I had the policeman. Why did you arrest this guy? Then the guy switched to language. He responded to him. I don't know what he said. At that time, I don't understand that much. So he now said, take him back to where you arrested him. So you see that now. So I would say South Africa now, because one person, I'm not saying South Africa is xenophobic or South Africa this. But they see one person that did something good. It's not because one other person did bad to me, then I will now feel every other South Africa is bad.
So you, even though you've gone through that horrific treatment, you still say, no, it's just that person, it's that individual, it's that person. Not all South Africans.
No, at all. And another thing, I don't blame most of those guys or probably some other black South Africa that see other African countries as rivals. Because even the countries within South Africa, do you know the treatment black South Africa get from those white guys that call themselves also South Africa, that is where we should also judge from. There's this segregation, like, you are a black South Africa, they see you like this awarded person. So imagine somebody going through those, rejection. So it's still going to take a process for that person to be able to, okay, yeah, no, I don't need to give this treatment because I'm getting this treatment from this person. So it's a process that we need to survive from, or probably learn, okay, how do we go from here? This is what we need to do. This is what we need to do. Even those movements that burns out, either is Dudula or it's Put South Africa First, another. Those things are still part of those. Try to make people feel, no, this one is better than you are better than this person, or no, this person is not needed, this one is needed, you understand? Those are still part of those games people are playing just to, make themselves feel that they are the only one,
Sure. It must be tough being discriminated against by your own black people. Then you still face racism from white people. It's like double the trouble.
Can I tell you something? Yeah. I remember when I was traveling to Egypt, when I presented my passport, like, this is Nigeria passport. Yo, bro, it's like, seeing the passport alone is like it's a crime.
Yes. What? In Egypt?
Hey, it's a Nigeria. I'm not even talking about somebody like checking my ticket first. They took my passport in to verify if my passport is original. You see your passport be put in a grey light like this, 10, put like this, open, like screening your passport left, right, middle, center, to even just your passport. And this ticket somebody pay for. After the passport, they take my ticket, they are slotting my ticket in, they're bringing it out, they're taking it to office, they're taking it back, they're bringing it back, If you are not strong enough, if you are not strong enough, you can just go mad, like. And everybody now have to start off the line, and they see how that person going, other people go with their passport.
You standing.
Me studying, my passport is going in after passport, ticket is going in, coming out, is turned upside down, is slide by the side to. Yo, bro.
Can I just go? Like, what the fuck? Yo, man, that's crazy, man. I was chatting to another, this one uncle, Papsi, we call him, a Rastafarian. Man, we're talking about discrimination. How he, being a Rastafarian, he was discriminated against for growing his dreadlocks. And how there's perception that people have about Rasta and Rastafarians. And just the discrimination, the pain and the humiliation you go through as a man. Now imagine your kids or your wife or your woman is with you and you're going through all of this thing. It must destroy you as a man.
It does. Even till now as we speak, there are a lot of parents in Nigeria, I'm never talking about other places, in Nigeria that will not allow their kids to grow dread. They're really going to beat you up, like hold you down and cut that thing off your head.
If you grow dreadlocks?
Yeah.
What?
Back then, not now, at least now you see some people carry dread. Back then you are working with this guy carry dread. Let's see you like wayward person, like, somebody that can never become something in life, like your life you are a write-off. And mostly, most of those Rastas, they smoke. So now you work with somebody that is smoking and carry dread. Your destiny is finished.
Yeah.
If they see you like this, somebody like,
you're waste.
Yeah, you are just a waste to the family. So they just leave you. They see you as that, a wasted. Just leave him. Let it just be wasting his life.
Is it hard being a black person?
It's difficult. It's difficult. You will not know that. Even this one we see. Even this. When I was in Nigeria, when I was back in Nigeria, at least I never feel it that much being black.
Yeah.
Until I started traveling. Then that is not even enough. Until you step outside Africa, you think what you see here in South Africa is even big. Yeah. Until you step outside Africa here, that is where you now know that hey, being black is it's fat. It's a big job. Because now they're not going to ask whether you are in South Africa, You are in Nigeria or you are whatever.
Yeah.
At least maybe from now people started to understand. Okay, there is South Africa. In Africa, there is Nigeria. But back then, see you like, oh, Africa. They see you like these guys that come from where you walking on the street. You see an elephant running past you. They see you walking on the street. They see a lion like running.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys believe in Africa. You live with lions and goats. Snakes are sleeping by your side.
Yeah. You put a snake around.
You understand?
Neck.
It's
your jewelry.
Being a black person or coming from Africa, being a black person coming from Africa is like it's one of the biggest job any person want to get employed to.
Yo. Oh, that's heavy, brother.
So we are born employed.
Yo. You're not only born employed, but you're like born with a curse.
This is what you see. This is what we are living. Even if no matter how much we pretend to see like this thing does not exist, we know this thing exists. Like being a black person is a job, on its own.
I mean, I've seen soccer players being called monkeys
in the international pitch. You understand?
I mean, people like Eto,
but yet everybody will pretend like this thing does not exist. This thing exists. If those guys that play international, people like Benny McCarthy, Eto, Barteri and all that, Okocha tell you what they were going through when they were playing overseas. You like, yo. So here we smile watching Man U are watching Chelsea is shouting and cheering for them. Yo, I'm a supporter. But do you know what those guys go through being a black person? In Europe, studying that pitch play. Really, somebody's going to take a stone and just stone you just being a black person. Not like you offended that person or you commit any crime.
I've seen players being thrown with, Balotelli got thrown with
the bottled water.
Yeah, even banana peels.
Okay, so
they're like, here's a banana monkey. It's crazy, man. Yo,
you ever see Al Jazeera, CNN talking about those things, how those guys be abusing the pitch? They don't talk about it.
Yeah. They don't talk about it.
They talk about it.
But I think, do you think, I mean, maybe in our closing, do you think as black people, we were cursed? I mean, I remember, we're still good with time. See? Another 5 minutes, we close it off?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, I think, I mean, this is this one Christianity belief, okay? Because Christianity evolved from... just changed over time. So these people say, and they claim that when Cain killed Abel, God cursed Abel with a black mark.
So now, Abel is from Africa.
So we don't know if Cain got black all over or was it a tiny mark? And therefore, black people, we became the slaves. We became the ones who built Europe. We built the US. We built all the countries. We were we were the biggest slaves out of all races and nations.
That is, how do I put it? Let's assume you are the rich guy around me. And I know there are things you don't know. But you are rich, you have the money, you have the sources, you have everything. And you don't have the knowledge. It's easy for me to or probably because you are curious, you want to know how I exist more than how you exist, how you become who you are.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to switch it up on you and give you the story, give you a story for you to believe. That is what is happening in Africa.
Yeah.
Because Africa is blessed.
Yeah.
No continent other this world that is blessed as Africa. We have all the minerals, resources, name it, the rich and the oil, gold, name it. Do you know if Africa, the continent of Africa, put together what they have, I don't think there will be any country in the world that will be as beautiful and as good as Africa. So, for those people to be able to manipulate us, they need to give us a story. They need to give us a picture. Okay, let me take you back. Let me say 20 years ago. Have you ever heard any person said Jesus Christ was a black person?
No.
Is it only now it started coming out that picture everybody used to bow down to, people used to worship? It's not the Jesus. It's not the real Jesus.
Yeah.
So you see now. So that is it. Back then, that picture, that poster, churches worship it. You dare not even tear it or do something wrong to that. You will be killed. It's now gradually things begin to open up. No, that thing you see there is not the Jesus, just like somebody like this guy that tell the story of Shaka Zulu on that movie. I don't know, a few years from now, people that don't know, if we don't tell them this is not the real Shaka Zulu, they're going to believe that is the real Shaka Zulu.
It's true. Okay, I think you and I have spoken. We can speak for hours, brother, because I can pick your brain for hours. But we must stop at some point.
Yeah.
I think you've got a wealth of knowledge, and that I'd like to talk to you about, and some of them. But I think you'll come back again. We'll have another session. Just another, maybe a message to people who are up and coming musicians who want to break into the music industry. How would you like to encourage them to stay focused, to stay the game, to be patient, to carry on until they get somewhere?
My advice to them is to, first of all, believe in themselves. Because that is one of number one thing. Number two, you need to learn to make the sacrifice yourself. What are the sacrifices? Not having 1,000 in your hands or have 500. You know fully well that, okay, this 500, if I go to studio, okay, I can able to get myself a song, then put it online, then let it be going. Even if it's 5 sets in a day, at least I know maybe a few years from now, I know at least I will be able to get something out. Not you have 1,000, you go to, or probably you and your friends sit together, record a song in a phone and say, yeah, I'm a musician. Now you think you are a musician. No, you need to know what you need to do and each and every step. Okay, after I record, what do I do next? When you are busy still waiting for somebody to sign you, these days nobody sign anybody. You're going to wait till eternity and nobody is going to sign you. Yeah, so few people might be lucky, doing those cover and company pick them up as well, but not everybody are born to have those kind of luck. Some are born, you need to walk through the process. And you get to see yourself, before you know, you see yourself up there. And
yeah, sure. Very true, man. My brother, it's been awesome. So much, do you have one last song there that we can close off with? So thank you very much for watching. We really appreciate you. Do catch another episode. We're back again tomorrow. We're going to be in Alexander right now. We are in Florida Lake. Did you enjoy the ride, brother?
Yeah, I do, man.
What?
I was actually looking for this ride, and I enjoyed it today. I enjoyed for you, man. I enjoyed for you.
Yeah. In an old classic.
The vintage, for the presidential classic thing, It's not for boys, it's for the men.
You know what I want to do, right? It's just an idea that came now. There's a Soweto Club seed. We're going to join those guys, né? The Soweto Vintage Club. So basically, then what we do is we organize, once we've joined them, né, as Mr. President, we then organize a performance. You're going to perform, Don's going to perform. But now, last week, the guys went to Potchefstroom. So they said to me that this week they might hook up. So if they hook up this week, then we get together with them, and then let's see, and then we just have fun with it. And there'll be more cars, more vintage cars,
okay.
And then let's see what we do with it as we build our network and our friendship base just grows.
I'm always down when it comes to entertainment.
Let's do this thing.
Always ready and down to play.
Yeah. No, nice one, brother. Have you got a song already?
Yeah.
Alright, so in the meantime, please download this podcast on Spreaker, we're on Deezer, we're on Podcast Chaser, we're on 6 different platforms. One of them is Spotify, and I've mentioned others, I can't think of others, but we are everywhere. I've posted it on our social media platforms. Download it, it's cheaper to listen to the audio, but if you want to HD it, then you can watch the video right here on YouTube. Thank you very much to YouTube, to all the platforms that have made it easier for us to be able to platform. I mean, think about it. Radio was different, brother.
Hey, bro, this is the future of the industry. Eh?
Yeah.
Podcast is the future of the industry right now. You can see that one taking over right now.
Yeah.
It's getting to that place where nobody listens to radio. Then TV is even fading out gradually if they are not up to, see to their game,
It's about content and real stories.
Real story.
Yeah.
People want to know what is happening. People want to see the real thing, not, this picture we keep giving people,
Absolutely, man. All right, so what's this one we playing now?
This is Africa Beauty.
Africa Beauty. What I love about this and this session, we spoke to Mom Jessica about a week ago. We're talking to you now. We're embracing Africa. This is African Month, brother.
Yeah, Jessica, we performed together in Women's Day, International Women's Day.
Yeah.
Jessica
Mlange.
Yeah.
Mbange.
Yeah, we actually did we in that show together. We
nice.
were also rewarded with an award.
Yeah.
For performance.
That's dope, man. So we're reaching out to everyone. This is a show for everyone, for brothers, sisters, for women, for children, for ladies, and so there's more guests coming up on the shows as we continue with the podcast. My brother, it's been so good to have you, brother.
Thank you so much, bro.
It was so amazing to have you.
Thanks so much, and it's been long, eh? At least we'll hook up again.
Yeah, I mean, we can continue. But we're gonna end right here, man. It's been awesome. Seed, thank you very much for everything, man.
Shout out to Seed, man.
Seed in the background, yo. Also, big ups and thanks to Main Guy. And big ups and thanks to everybody who subscribed, man. We out. Peace.
Oh, yeah. Africa Beauty. Can you be my girl?
Pastor was the only one.
Pastor and the other one.
And it's nice.
Thanks.